Welcome in. I'm trying to find me as usual. Can you tell y'all up a little higher tonight? Whoop, got the volume. mm. This thing aggravates me to death. One week I go into my uh, channel and I find the live, and then the next week I have to go on the home screen and find the live. Hey, Tammy and Bonnie, welcome. Y'all come on in. Marilyn, hey. Jamie T, Becky. Oh, y'all started. Sandra and Suzanne and Dee, hello. How are all of y'all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, and come on in. Grab you a chair and let's sit down and talk a spell. Let me, which side is it? This top keeps wanting to slide off. I got y'all up just a tad bit high. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Welcome, Laura. Hello, hon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All of y'all, welcome, and thank y'all so much for being here tonight. I took my tripod over to the video of Hazel opening up her bag from Billy. And I haven't put that on yet, but I've got it videoed, and after my live, I'm gonna make a little video and put that on the end, and she's so cute. She's my granddaughter, and I'm partial, but she's so cute. Hey, Kim and Tammy, did I tell you? Hey, hon, Suzanne and Linda, hey. How are all of y'all doing tonight? Maribel? Have I don't know who have said hey to, and I hadn't right now. I'll go back through and tell y'all all. Debbie and Michelle. I let a whole page of folks go up and didn't see it. And all the addicts in the room, that's right. We're all just a bunch of yarn and crochet addicts. And another Sandra, hello, and Wanda. Well, I'm so happy all of y'all are here. Connie Carol, hi, come on in and welcome, welcome, welcome. Can y'all see me well enough to, am I just sitting here with my neck up in the air? I went and popped this chat out. Y'all can see me okay. Like I said, I took this tripod over there, and usually I have it set just a little bit lower, but I couldn't find it at first. I was like, oh, why didn't I put that back where it goes? So of course I had to jerk it out and start setting it up, and y'all know, wait till the last minute. Susan B, hello. And Katrina, I said hey to you, didn't I? And Kim, thank you, Kim. Right, y'all don't get the thummies. I got my cloth with me because as soon as I went and started to go live, my nose just started pouring. I was like, no. Trisha, my sweet Trisha is here. Mama Swift is in the house. I hope that baby's doing fine, and I'm sure she is. She is a doll. I just love babies. I'm like Dee said one day about how she was of just wanting to get her hands on a baby. That's the way I am. I just love to get a baby and hold them and kiss on them and love on them. Hey, Tish. Comfy Cozy Crochet with Tish. Did I put the... I am known to either add letters or take them away. So Deanne, hey, welcome in. Just welcome, 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 everybody. Carol, Ray, hello. I look up through here and I go, oh no, I've left people out. And Pat, Sparkles Hope Chest, and Freaky is here. Freaky Geek is in the house. Hey, welcome, welcome. And Bryn Michelle, hey. Welcome, so good to have you here. If I hadn't said, hey, come back again and hopefully I'll see you the next time, but I'm not promising. I make no promises. I do my best, but sometimes my best just isn't quite good enough. All of y'all that hadn't hit the thumbs, please go on and hit the thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Of course, if you don't like it, don't hit the thumbs up. Always sometimes when I think hit the thumbs up, I'm like, well, they may not want to hit the thumbs up. So, Christina, hey. Who else have we got here? Felicia. I'll get it right, I hope. And Irma, hey. How are all of y'all? Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Well, I don't have a lot to show y'all tonight, but I started a blanket. And it's just a big granny square. That's the wrong side. All my ends are sticking out on that side. A big granny square blanket. I was sitting here the other night and I said, Karen, you got to start something. You got to be making something. Hey, Zach, welcome. Thanks for being here. And Edna, so good to see you all. So good. But yes, this I'm doing with the line brand Pound of Love. And this dark color is the one I thought was so pretty. And I don't know what they've named it. Claret. It's a dark burgundy. That makes it look just it's a little bit darker than that, but it's a deep burgundy with deep, in a way, sometimes you can look at it and it looks like it's got brown in it, and other times it looks like it's got gray in it, but I love it. It's so pretty, and I put it with this light elephant gray, and it's a little bit light, but I kind of like the contrast between the light and the dark, that difference. I had some different grays, but I didn't want it to be so dark with a darker gray in it, so I put it with that lighter gray. Well, I got that artist, Irma Felicia. Now I can't say your name again. I looked at y'all as two different people because I looked down one time and you were there, and the next time I saw the other name. Welcome. I'm sorry. Brenda Young, hello. Welcome in. Latia, hey. Oh, really, Irma? I haven't. This is the first time that in the past month or so, I have bought several of the Pound of Loves, but I don't know. I haven't run into either one of them yet. And let's see. I used one of the other colors, a cream color, but they're. I want to tell y'all, I don't know if y'all are having the same problem, but I have found here lately that I have run into a lot of skeins of yarns and cakes of everything of different yarns, and they're tied together everywhere. I had one skein of yarn that there were like 4 different ties in it. And I should have just took it apart and sent it back, but I was doing it in some different colors and was tying some of it together anyway. So I thought, in the way it was, it worked out fine. But if it had been anything else, I would have got it. I have a terrible time with sending anything back, but I think I would have on that one if it had been anything else, because that shouldn't have been tied together as many times as I found that skein of yarn. And it wasn't a big skein of yarn. I forgot exactly which one it was, but Becky, you're working on a rectangle granny afghan, 2 colors. Oh goodness. Oh, well, I bet they love those, Sandra. Sheila, hello, welcome in. How are you, my sweet friend? All of y'all are my sweet, sweet friends, and I appreciate so much y'all being here. And I know that I've left no telling how many people out and hadn't said hey to. Maribel, I said hey to you, and Zach, I got you, didn't I? Well, like I said, if I didn't say hey to you, come back around. Amanda Brotherton and Amanda Wright. Well, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I start sounding like a broke record, don't I? Welcome. No, I mean it. I truly do. I really want to tell y'all welcome, and I appreciate so much y'all being here. Well, I got a little bit of yarn in. And this was a new yarn. I think it's an actual new yarn from Premier. And I was so... Deneen, hey, from Saskatchewan, Canada. And Doris Rhodes... I get to where I won't be able to talk again. Rose Cottage Studio. Because I keep wanting to say Rose Cottage Cafe. I have no idea why. But when I see you in other lives, first thing that pops into my head, Rose Cottage Cafe. And I think, Karen, that's not even right. But Penny, Kitty Mom, hello. Well, let me show y'all what I got in today. This is the new Premier Cotton Sprout. And I hadn't even actually looked about the information on it. When I bought it, I did, but let's read it together since I haven't read it today. There's 200, get it together, Karen, 230 yards in each ball. It's 100% cotton. It's a light 3. And you can machine wash, warm, tumble dry, medium. And it's made in Turkey, and the color here is celery. And that, I hope that's showing up like it's showing here on my camera, because that's it. I hope y'all are seeing it the same. This is a beautiful light green. And y'all, this cotton is soft. Now, it's a light 3, and it is, I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell about it, but it's, I want to make something with it right now. I have to stop myself when I get new yarn. Dee, I know you said every time you get new yarn, you just want to start making something. That's how all your whips come about. But I'm going to put it aside for a little while because I've got some blankets that I wanted, not really blankets, lapgans and some afghans, just a couple that I want to do. And then I'm probably going to make Hazel something first. Hazel is my 21 now month old granddaughter. Are you using black yarn, Latia? I, I was so smart one year, probably last year. I made a big shawl for me, and it was kind of a black with gray and white mix at one. And then for my granddaughter, I did a solid gray shawl. I asked her, I said, what color you want? She said, how about black? I said, okay. I said, black with white or gray or anything mixed with it. Oh, no, just do it black. My eyes, I thought were going to go out before I got through. Oh, I enjoyed making it, but I just working with black yarn is not for me. I love black. I love black with other colors all the time. I love like black and white and black and gray and black and red and gray, you know, just any mix of black colors. Hey, Consuelo and Lisa, coping with yarn, and Cheryl, hello. Okay, Zach, get those dishes done. I just, and this is the other bowl. I got two of each of these. This pretty yellow. Let's see what they call this. I forgot. Yellow, isn't that's so inventive? I sit and say sometimes when yarn companies have these different names for their colors, I'm like, why don't you just name it yellow or green or, you know? But then when they name it yellow, I'm like, yellow? Yellow, okay. Oh, yes, Latia, it is. It is terrible to have to work with. Cheryl, I hope you're doing all right tonight. Thank you for being here. Doorbeth, hey, hon. You're lurking? That's fine. Love all the lurkers. Just love to see everybody here lurking. Oh, goodness. An all black hat and cow set for Christmas. She got black with silver. I don't blame you. You know, really, if you've got any other, to me, if you just put any little bit of color in there, it helps so much to be able to see it. Julie, hello. Thank you for coming tonight. 3 light up hook cams at Joann's. I've been wanting, well, I say I've been wanting, I bought this little old bitty cheap hook, and I don't know if most of them are made like this, but this is flat, and I'm terrible to have to roll my hook when I'm crocheting, and this is one of the little light up hooks. But when I was trying to crochet, it was getting these, I won't blind y'all, but these little things are bright. But this is just some little cheap hook I found online. It didn't cost a couple of dollars, but I thought, buy that and see if it works. I'm gonna have to look around and see if there's not some that are made, because it's hard for me to work with that. It's got a grip right here in the middle, which, you know, for a couple of dollar hook, it's not too bad, but it just, I can't roll it like I can a round hook. So, Julie, you lurking too? That's fine. Just keep on. Edna, what are you doing? I missed something Edna said. Oh, you got new yarn today? I don't blame you when you started a poncho. Yes. Dimples, hey. Have you been here and I overlooked you? Oh, it's too bright for you to. I wasn't expecting it, and I guess the way I crochet, because I crochet with my stuff kind of in my lap and close to me, but every time I would come up with anything, it would just shine right up in my eyes, and I thought, this isn't gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna have to wait for the battery to die down a little bit and try it again. But now it's got me leery of buying, because I love working with darker yarns and stuff. And I thought maybe if I had one of the light up hooks, that I'd be able to see my stitches, in which it did. I was working with, it wasn't this over here, it was a dark navy or something I was working with. And it did help, but the going in, I don't know if y'all, the going in helped fine, but the coming out was in my eyes, it seemed like. But like I said, that was a couple of dollars, so it won't, yeah, I've got a neck light, I mean, but I sometimes forget to use it. Lori Armstrong, if I said hey to you, hon. And Leela, get it out right. Hello, how are you tonight? And Jen Reeves. Connie, you have a neck light? That helps. I would have never got that shot. I bought a neck light when I was working on that black shawl for my granddaughter, because I would have never got that solid black. And I believe it was the Hobby Lobby yarn that's like Karen Simply Soft, I believe was what I was. One of the Hobby Lobby yarns, just a black. And it just, if I hadn't had that neck light, I would have never got through with it. Sheila, what now? The Hobby Lobby Snuggle Up, you can vent crochet with it. I'm sorry, Sheila, I don't know what that is. I don't mean. Susan Burke, hey, have I missed you? Did you just come in? Well, I'm so proud all of y'all are here tonight. If y'all hadn't hit the thumbs up yet, if you please would, I would appreciate it. When this is all the yarn I've got this week, I'm sorry. I promised Mr. Knott I would slow down a little bit, because I've got that other big box. Well, that's fine, Brian Michelle. Do you go by Brian or Brian Michelle? Or is that? But listening while making a prayer shawl, go right ahead. Brenda, hey, Brenda the newbie crocheter. Mama Swift had a great idea. What'd she say? Karen, try putting, right, that would be good, because that's what I was doing the night with that when I was crocheting with that yarn. I had on black pants, and it was the blue yarn. I knew I didn't have navy yarn. I thought, what am I telling? But it was my blue yarn. I was making blue hats, and I had on black pants, and I couldn't see nothing. So, yes, Tricia, that is a great idea. Jax! I won't scream it. I will tone down a little bit here. How are you tonight, Jax? And all of y'all, if you're doing blue hats, Jax is doing a little giveaway at the end of every month, or do you do it right at the end or at the beginning for the month before, or whenever you want to, or what? Y'all go over there and join with her. And I'm telling y'all this, and I've been terrible because I haven't taken any of my blue hats over there. And the reason why I haven't, Jax, is just because I feel like I have so much yarn that other people might need the yarn a lot more than I need it. And so I thought, well, there's no use in me trying to enter, and then if I did win, which I've been lucky enough to win Mama Swift's blanket, which was the jackpot of all jackpots. And Wanda, who was in here, y'all, I get on here and cannot talk. Anyway, Wanda's left-handed and she's backward and left-sided, or whichever way is her name. And I got a set of clover hooks from Wanda and a crochet Bible. I just was shocked that I just never win. And then I won that, well, in between those, I won that little bag that Billy sent that night. Oh, and tonight, if nothing doesn't happen, after this live, I'm going to do a short video, but at the end of my video is going to be Hazel's video where she's opening up the bag that Jax had Billy, the crafty Floridian, made for Hazel, and Billy sent her some little goodies. I guess it was Billy that sent the little goodies, wanting it. There's Wanda, the backwards wrong side crocheter. Yes, Jax, Billy bags it. Hazel was so pleased with that little thing. She would, just like she did mine, she carried it around, put it on her shoulder, and carried that little bag around with her, and would stuff things down in it and then jerk things back up. I've got her a little measuring tape that's gotten a little bit twisted, but it still comes out and in, you know, the ones you mash the little button. And I'm going to give that to her with a big size crochet hook where she can just put it in her bag. And I am cultivating and trying to grow a new crocheter here with Hazel. I tell her every week how she's going to learn to crochet and how she's going to grow up and make beautiful things. So when she gets a little older, she'll probably say, Nana, I don't want to fool with that. So. Hey, Tina, Crafts by the Rose, welcome. Right, Billy Bags rocks. And Laura, how many Billy Bags do you have by now? If y'all don't, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, Laura loves bags. Did Marianne come in? Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Trisha, you tell that little baby she loves yarn. Loves it, loves it, loves it. A few weeks ago, I got in those little bitty skeins of that sheepskin yarn that I showed everybody, the cotton. I took it over to keep Hazel that day, and I thought I might start fiddling around with it and see what I could make. Well, Hazel got a hold of those little skeins and she laid them out one by one. I think there were 8 of them all together. And she had them just, they were mainly different shades of corals and then different shades of like teals. And she had them all laid out on the little ottoman there. And I went to pick them up and she like got them back and she put them back in her little line. And I said, okay, sweetie, play with them. That's fine. I'll let you just love yarn. We're growing a new crocheter, I hope. Have I missed anybody here? I probably have. I said hey to Tina, didn't I? And Susan Burke. If I see more than one name, I'll forget I said hey, or if I see you, I'll tell you hey 50 times and won't tell somebody else hey. Texas Life Julie, hello. Well, good. I'm so glad you found me. YouTube notifications, I've found out I cannot always count on the YouTube notifications. So if I'm looking for somebody that's, that's just got a new video out, I go looking. And for the lives, I have to try to keep up. And I do a pitiful job of that sometimes. Becky, you only enter crystals, and that's because you're convinced that you won't win. And you got to start entering others. And that's another thing. I wanted to talk to y'all tonight since I didn't have much yarn in one project. I finished my hat quota for the 2 months. So, hey, Carla, come on in. But a lot of people don't like doing giveaways, and then a lot of people say, well, people just just come to your channel just to enter the giveaways, and they leave you and all like that. And I may have told y'all this last week, I don't know, but I have found out that every time I've had a giveaway and new people have come to my channel, it always ends up that there's a few people that stay, and there's always somebody that really becomes, a great friend. I think about, I'm straightening my slipper on down here. I knocked it off. I always think about back when we did the Christmas in July. There was so many people that came and joined my channel at that time, and all of the people that stayed or that really take part and comment, and I see in other lives and talk to and just all like this, I found out that they have become such good friends, and it was just such a blessing that they came to my channel, and they might not have ever found it if it hadn't have been for the giveaway. And I know that there's a lot of people that, that really don't care much about anything else except for winning something and getting something. But I just kind of look at it like that if I can find even one person, if I do a giveaway and I have one person that comes and says, hey, I didn't know your channel was here and I saw you were having a giveaway, so, I entered your giveaway, then that was all worth it to me. I don't know how some of y'all that are content creators think, and then others of you that, were just subscribers, how do y'all feel about that? Yeah, Marianne, Marianne said it's all in your perspective, and that's right. But and I've heard, hey, Christy's Creations, hello. Right, Dunning, that's, I just, and like I say, I know a lot of people um, look for giveaways and come, but if some of those people do say, hey, I like your channel, and they stay, I mean, like I said, and it's not for the numbers that I'm looking for. If I have a giveaway, and I've got to where here lately, I don't really say, and I don't put it in the rules that you have to subscribe. I always ask you if you would, I would appreciate it. But because I've never in the past, when I did say you have to be a subscriber, I never checked to see if people were actually subscribers. So, you know, I just always thought, well, to me, it really is worth doing a giveaway if I find somebody that comes to my channel and then, is a part of the channel that, watches the videos and comments, and either just the comments to be able to talk back with people and to have the interaction with, everybody. That's just my feeling about it. And I know, and like you said, Marianne, it is, all our different perspectives, but, and it does, Linda, quilting crocheter, it works both ways. It's, so, and to each his own. Everybody has to do what, they feels right. So, but, uh, hey, Christy, hook me up crochet. Now we're getting Christy's in the house. But I've always, that's the way I've always looked at the giveaways, because every time that I've done one, I've always found somebody that has become an important part of my channel to me. So it's always been a blessing to me. And then that way I get to give back to the community. So, Madonna, you're here. Sorry you're late. That's fine, hon. Let me show you, Madonna. I found some more cotton yarn, and guess what? I bought green. Those of you that didn't see this, this is the Premier Cotton Sprout, and it's a 3-weight, and it's 100% cotton, and it is so soft. I was telling everybody, it is so soft. Crafty Bones, hello. Yeah, YouTube does. If people come to your channel, from what my understanding is, if they come and subscribe to your channel and then never come back to watch a video or whatever, then YouTube does their, whatever you call it, where they get rid of some subs. They, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Hey, Kim, Affordably Crafty. Did I see somebody else? Crafty Bones. I said hey to you, didn't I? I've got my cheat sheet. Jennifer. I thought that was it, but I was going to make sure before I said it. Diana, hey, come on in. And Mama Swift, I know, will say she was truly blessed from the Christmas in July videos, because she was our grand fairy prize winner. And we're so proud to have Mama Swift here. But yes, Madonna, green yarn. I also got yellow in it. But I was just really surprised. If y'all like cotton yarn and like to work with a softer cotton, this is a number 3, and this to me is just soft as could be. I took it out of the bag today and just felt of it, and I said, wow, I love that. Laura Lee, hey, how are you tonight? Come on in. And Cynthia King, hey. And I said, Diana Apple, hey. I don't mean, I catch myself sometimes and I'm like, hey, hey. I don't mean to be like that. I just get a little, then I hear myself talking and I'm like, Karen, really? We were talking over at Crochet Rocks, Tracy's yesterday, I believe it was, and she said that she was afraid. Sweet tea, oh, you were falking, that's fine. I'm just glad you got here and said hey. I always feel like if anybody went to sleep, then they needed it, so just, but Tracy said she felt like she was getting boring, that, people were getting bored with all of her the things she said, and everybody was like, I don't know yet, Kim. I'm sorry. I hadn't tried it. It doesn't. Let me look at it again. It doesn't look like it would be, I don't think. It's a 3. It's not wound real. Let me get up which side I had the. I don't really think it will be. Can y'all see that any? How it's wound? I don't know if my camera's focusing on that little thin yarn or not. But I'll try it and let you know if you'll ask me again sometime. But it is soft. I love it. Well, you're welcome, Kim. It's I was just like I said, I was pleasantly surprised at how soft it was. So I just I opened it up like I told everybody and felt of it, and it was soft, and I was like, wow, I love this. And to me, I love working with the 3. I'll probably get to one day where I can't, because my hands have all kind of different problems. But the worst thing is when I'm working with thin. But I don't know. I guess it all depends on what I'm working with. Because if I'm crocheting, I usually use a bigger hook when I'm working with the. If I crocheted something that I wanted it to be, really tightly crocheted, excuse me, I might have a problem, with smaller weight yarn, but I just love working with, the smaller yarns. Oh, it's great, Marianne. I've got to just weave in. I get terrible about weaving in my ends. Excuse me. I've got to finish it up, and I made it about, y'all see, about that long, I guess, and it was about that wide. It was a decent sized little towel to be able to use, and it's thick, and that yarn, that cotton mill ends from Gift Worthy is what Marianne's talking about. It's soft, and I enjoyed working with that, and I don't know that my area here all around me, usually things stay here, but I probably stuck it in a bag to get it out to weave in the ends, but I really did like it. Okay, you got to go for your afternoon walk. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, did they? Oh, Kim, don't tell me that. I'll have to go buy them. Like I really need more cotton. Uh, the I think it was Saturday. Kim at Kim's Crochet and Knits mentioned that she might start doing something like on Saturday, things to make stuff out of cotton. She said, you know, we might need to use up our cotton. And I was like, what? Use up our cotton? Heaven forbid. No, no, never. Becca Busy Fingers, hello. Hey, Tina, yes, I'm so proud you're still here. And thanks so much for being here. But yes, I love this little cotton, this new cotton. I don't know if everybody's deciding since it's spring to get in some cottons. Oh yeah, I was going to show y'all. I got the Hirschner spring catalog, and I just love that blanket there on the front. Isn't that so pretty in spring? Is it Hirschner's that has the contest of designing blankets, or is it Mary Maxim? Or they may both do it. Where they have people enter the thing of designing blankets every year, and they give away prizes for them. They've got some beautiful things in here. They're kits for blankets and stuff. I noticed some real pretty ones. They have some new ones for spring. Miguel, hello. Oh, Becca, that's fine if you're late. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad you came in to say hi. And how are you tonight, Miguel? You got that, Julie? They've got some beautiful things in there. Teresa, you made a bunch of the hot pot holders and all of that stuff from your cotton, didn't you? You got 3 bagfuls. That's wonderful. I had told my daughter and my daughter-in-laws that I was making a lot of things for them, and they were like, fine, because in the past I'll make up, enough for them all to grab 1 or 2. And I thought I would spend a little time when I'm just either in between projects, or when if I'm doing a bigger project, when I want to work on something smaller, and make up a whole bunch, and then they can fight over it. Never fails. I'll take a pile of like the pot holders and all like that to Christmas or any time. We used to eat at my mother's once a month. She just loves to cook, and she said, well, I can get all of y'all up here at one time if I cook one Sunday out of the month. Of course, when all my kids were small, we'd go eat. Well, we used to eat at my grandmother's, but then my mama started doing it, and we'd go eat up there every Sunday. So that was a little much on somebody to have to cook every Sunday now, I know. Of course, my grandmother it was like, y'all are coming, just point blank, y'all be here. And well, sometimes when Mr. Knott's mother was still in good shape, and she'd cook like one Sunday, and my mother would cook one Sunday, and that was great to have somewhere to go every Sunday. So Lee Ann's Craft Room. How it's already tomorrow where you are, isn't it? How's tomorrow? I'm gonna get some of the. I made my daughter one. I got. I got. I'm going. I know I'm skipping around and not making any sense. Either in a somebody either gave it to me, which I don't think that's what happened, or either I just ordered some yarn, like a mystery box or something. It was an off brand scrubby yarn, but I made a pretty good sized little pad, and I think I put it with I either held two of the scrubby together, or that's what I did. I held two of the scrubby so it made it a lot thicker, and I gave it to my daughter one day. She came in over here right after I got through with it, and so when I went over there one day, I saw it, there at her sink, and I said, "Oh, do you use this?" She said, "I love it. I love it." And I said, "Oh, well, I'll make you some more then, because I've got a little sack full of that scrubby yarn." You haven't been feeling good, Leanne? I'm so sorry. Well, just lurk on, hon. I wish you the best. I hope you get to feeling better. I'm missing everything y'all said, but I normally do that, don't I? Run my mouth so much I don't know what anybody says and miss half of y'all, but well, I thought I would do something, take one of Mama Swift's little things. I thought there's a lot of new subscribers since back last year sometime. I told everybody if they wanted to know anything about me, they could ask questions. So if y'all want to know anything about me and nice things, if y'all want to come back when this goes to replay and ask me a question, I'll answer them next week, because I love getting to know y'all. I feel like a lot of times probably I might know a little bit about y'all more than y'all know about me, or vice versa, whichever. But I always am asking people questions when they comment. So, um, did I see Sandy? Hey there, Sandy. Left is right, crochet with Sandy. Thank you for coming. But if y'all do want to know anything about me and want to ask, come back when this goes to replay and leave a question down in the comment section. And next week, I'll answer any questions you may have. And of course, if y'all don't want to know anything, that's fine. No, of course, I run my mouth so much, y'all probably get half of what I say, and then y'all are sitting there thinking, what did she say? I know she started something and stopped and got left out and it went away. That's about the way my mind works. It's like ideas are ping-ponging around in there. And they don't always come out like they should, so I don't guess, but maybe some of them do. I can't see. I was trying to look up here. Okay, we got more thumbs than we do people here now. Well, thank y'all. If y'all haven't hit the thumbs up and you like being here, if you would, I would appreciate it. Well, thank you. And Julie, I don't know words come out of my mouth sometimes when they're not supposed to, and then they don't come out when they are. Julie, I appreciate that. Julie said she loved listening to me. You know, when I started my channel, I thought everybody is going to think, I don't know what that woman started that channel for, because I can't stand listening to her. I just, I don't know who it was. Someone said, made the comment in one of my first or second videos about, you know, oh, you must be from the South. That was before I knew how to put a location up or anything about it. I don't even know if I had it then. I'm sure they did, but I said, you know, answered back to them. I said, oh, yes, I'm from Georgia. And they were like, well, I knew you had to be from down there with that accent. And I thought, I always wonder when people say something about, oh, you're from the South, I can tell it by your accent. I think they're thinking, oh, goodness. I've told y'all before. Hey, Jeanette, DIY Creations, how are you, hon? Come on in. That's fine. I got to yours Sunday right as you said bye, and I thought, I didn't get here in time. Hey, Nicole, Addicted to Yarn, how are you? Come on in. I'm doing great tonight. Well, thank you, Jax. I just, I've always said, if I had an accent like some of these little proper Southern ladies that I used to think sounded so neat, you know, that was just the idea of a little Southern lady sitting out on her front porch with a glass of sweet tea fanning herself. But mine is just a country Southern accent. So I've always thought, well, I guess if someone will listen to me, they'll listen to me. If they don't like it, they can turn me off. So Jax to the max. And Marianne, I know. I mean, you know, when they just say something about a Southern accent, I'm not sure whether they're actually complimenting or whether they're like, oh, she's got that Southern accent. I love listening to people from all over because, really, in my mind, except for certain accents, you know, everybody I know talks alike. One thing YouTube has taught me to do, or has shown me, I guess, not taught me, shown me, is I listen to myself now. And used to, when I would hear myself talk, I was, you know, when I would hear a video or a recording of me, I'd think, that's not me. Well, now I know it's me. I've heard myself talk so much that I know what I sound like now for sure. But you know, I enjoy doing it, and I'll be here till y'all won't watch me no more. Yes, they sometimes people can say that they hear the difference, and I guess there is a little difference in some of, like, through the Carolinas accents and Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi's accents. But of course, when you get over to Louisiana, they have a whole different accent. But I guess I hear Southern, and it's just kind of the same, unless I hear one of my little ladies that I love hearing. In South Georgia, I think maybe some of the people down there have more of the accent that I have in my head of, you know, like I said, the little, they don't have to be old, the ladies sitting out on the porch, but that's right, Sandy. Y'all will keep coming back because I'm going to be here. And that's what I was fixing to tell y'all. If y'all want to say bye to each other, I guess I've hit my hour mark. I heard Mr. Knott come back in a while ago, and he goes to the porch where I used to sit. It's that way. And he doesn't hear well anyway, but this house is so long to I could die on one end of it and he would never hear me if he was in here or on the porch. If I was back in my bedroom, I'd just go. So I started making myself always carry my phone with me when I walk somewhere else in the house because I have thought about that before. He would never hear me. But I do appreciate y'all coming tonight, as each and every week I appreciate y'all coming. Y'all mean the world to me. Y'all make my days and weeks and months and years. It's only been over a year now since I've been on, but I'm counting now. Y'all make my years. So I love you all. Y'all are always, always in my prayers. And I hope I'll see you again next week. And I will be doing the video to stick Hazel's video on, hopefully tonight, because I have to go keep the little thing tomorrow. So I'll just see you and love you. And always, 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 I'm pointing at all of you. Please keep coming back because I'm going to be here. Thank y'all. I love you all.